Alright, hello, Chatzu here, and now that it's taken me about 50,000 years to get this all set up, I'm going to try something a little different here. Hold on a second, let me try to reset my face. Okay. Come on, come on, look at the camera. Look at the camera. There we go. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I haven't made a video in a while, so I'm just gonna kind of wing this. I just as of yesterday got finished reading Jaco, the Galactic Patrolman by Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, as well as Dr. Slump, which one of these days I'll read. I'm currently in the process of reading Sandland right now, so working my way through along with a bunch of other manga, because I currently have a subscription to Shonen Jump, which a little heads up for anyone who wants to read Jaco on Shonen Jump. There are 2 chapters that are in the physical and I guess the digital release, as long as you actually buy it, I think, version of this, which is chapter 11, as well as Dragon Ball Minus, which I have yet to read. Although apparently the backstory at the beginning of the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie kind of skims over that information. So, and apparently, from what I understand, it actually does a better job. Kind of, Toriyama getting a second crack at that. Basically, the story here is that Jaco, who, if you've watched Dragon Ball Super, he's a galactic patrolman who, they're sort of this, kind of like a galactic police force in a way. They go after basically bad guys all over the galaxy, and they're quote unquote, as Jaco would say, super elite, or at least he would say that about himself anyway. And he winds up crash landing on Earth by smacking into the moon because he's such a wonderful pilot, and he basically lands on this island, or just outside the island in the water, essentially, if I remember correctly. I read the first chapters about like a week or so ago. And he gets taken on by this old man. We bring up the name here, Omori, and they basically try to figure out a way to repair his ship so that he can get back to doing what he does. Although there is a fun little twist at the end, but I am not going to give that away, even though it becomes fairly obvious if you're familiar with the the Dragon Ball lore, because Jaco is a character in the Dragon Ball universe. But they also, along the way, wind up bumping into a character called Tides, and there's also this ongoing subplot it sort of weaves its way into the main plot of essentially the government is trying to take the island from the old man. He's like a scientist of sorts, and he's sort of doing things on the island, and the government basically gave up on what he was doing, and he's trying to stay there, but now they want to take over the island and do certain things with it, and they basically are saying, hey, you're evicted. You got, I think, if I remember correctly, it was like a week before he has to move out. And, there's shenanigans with Jaco trying to stay undercover, but he doesn't really know what the hell he's doing when it comes to, being discreet. He just constantly wants to dole out justice, which, oddly enough, seems to involve a lot of killing that Amari tries to stop him from doing. Justice! The real kind. Oh god, I gotta figure out a way to get this avatar to stop blinking. It looks really weird. I'll figure this out at some point, but this is gonna be a way to do videos without having to script them. Sort of just, I kind of like this. I like going off the cuff. I like, I want to learn how to do it better, because, as you can probably tell from this video, if not from any of the others I've made, I am not very good at this off-the-cuff stuff. I'm actually shocked at how well I'm doing right now. On that note, I should probably go ahead and pimp my book universe. I have a book out right now on Amazon. The link will be in the description, called Tales from the Trilateral Realms. It's available on Kindle as well as paperback. And on my Substack, which is, I think, Chatzu.substack, I think is how that works. The link will be in the description anyway. I am working on a novella called Midnight Falls. The prologue and the first chapter are currently available free to subscribers. And subsequent chapters, I might do chapter 2 free as well, but anything after that absolutely will be behind a paywall. If I remember correctly, it's, I think, $5 a month or $50 for a year for that subscription, as I start putting more and more stuff behind the paywall, like the first 4 stories of Tales from the Trilateral Realms are free, but the last 4 are on there as well, behind the paywall. And as I come out with more and more books, that's going to become a more and more, valuable proposition. So I'm trying to get that to work out. But I'm also going to be posting all kinds of like behind the scenes stuff and just cool little things like that. So yeah, if you wanna check any of that out, like I said, the links will be in the description. And I have no idea what I'm going to do on the next video, whether it's going to be one of these or whether I might do the rest of the Halloween videos like this, or I might do them in the regular Chatzu style. Time will tell. I'm kind of still working on the script for that, but I might just toss that if it comes to it, because I'm too busy working on books. But anyway, that's going to be all for now, and I will see you in the next one. This is Chatzu, signing out.